Yeah,
That's
meat
just for
flaps,
us.
beef curtains.
No.
I've also heard it called a meat tent.
Ew.
When I was in
Ew.
the Navy, one of the girls was like, "Oh yeah, I love going out on the weekend and getting my meat tent pounded." And I'm like,
my
"Oh my god!"
I hate that.
No.
Yeah, she was a hoe.
I
At least she didn't hide it.
right.
Like, everyone knew what she was about.
But anyways, Dungeons and Dragons. And these mines of this Phandelver / Phandalin, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because it's both? Question mark?
Honestly, I was waiting for you to say Dungeons and Dragons Meat Tent Edition.
Ew, I would never. Do we want to do intros today?
I think
That
they're really
is
nice.
up to you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're people and we play dice games and play pretend with dice and math and rock.
Right.
Yes.
That's it. That's the intro.
Woot woot, go nerds.
Let's go.
Oh, I forgot to press the marker button so I know when to actually start the actual VOD. Oopsies. That's gonna be fun. Does anyone want to do a
fine.
recap as I clear out my sinuses for the 20th time today?
Felt. Well, we arrived at the town. We delivered our goods. Most of us went straight to the inn to kind of get some food, get some drink, secure some rooms for the night. Alistair, my apologies, went to the blacksmith, I believe, to get something. We don't necessarily know this, but to get a helm made out of the bugbear's head. And then came to join us. We slept overnight. I am blanking on names right now. Sriracha, what's your character's name right now?
Pandora.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, ended up getting sloshed and creating havoc and got ostracized to the outside cart for the night. And a bunch of our stuff got stolen. Nobody seems to have seen much of anything. We woke up, found this out, and yeah, we're going after, theoretically, the people who stole it from us. I probably forgot like 50 bazillion things, but there we are.
Honestly, that's the TLDR of it.
Our goblin friends became vegan.
Oh yeah, that's also very important. Didn't you guilt them into becoming vegan?
Yeah. Not the eating cave where you ate the people.
Alright, so from what I remember, you guys were... oh, go ahead.
I was gonna mention there was like some priestess of like a luck shrine or something.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I kind of want to push that off till Crip's here, because Crip's like the only cleric character.
Fair enough.
Or like really like the only like holy divine-centered character here. But from what I remember, you guys were back in the Stonehill Inn and you guys were just talking about what the next plans were, because you did find that little red piece of cloth that was from the Red Brands. And I think someone told someone that they hold up in the Sleeping Giant, because I have that unmarked on the map. So someone told you where that was.
Yes. I remember we ended like as I put the cloth like on the table in the middle, and then I think somebody did something to see what it was and all that.
But what are your guys' plans now?
Mm. I suppose we're gonna be heading over to the Sleeping Giant in some capacity.
To fight? Who knows?
To fight, to talk,
Probably.
to... I mean, probably, yeah.
Make
Probably
out?
more so
Question mark?
fight. There's always that possibility.
Roll high enough charisma check, and you know what? Sure.
Seduce the giant.
see? Okay, first off, they're not giants. It's called the Sleeping Giant.
Oh my god, I just saw the map, yeah.
All right, so are you guys heading over to the Sleeping Giant? Or are you guys going to do something first?
I think Frankie's ready to head over, but I can't speak for the rest of the group.
Jane's ready to go.
And I'm assuming that
Anyone else?
I'm assuming that Alistair and Pandora are also going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're going.
Yeah, I had stepped away to change my laundry. Yeah, I'm
You're
good to
good.
go. I did say I was taking care of it.
I was
Are we
more so
gonna
waiting for
take,
Sriracha.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
Sriracha's
going.
too busy in frickin' Los Santos by night.
No, that's not true. I'm
Okay.
here.
So you guys head down to the Sleeping Giant. In case things get a little dicey, I'm gonna have Thelo's character sheet pulled up and just cast healing spells if needed.
Yeah, he's got a
Okay.
bit of food poisoning, so he's just gonna hang back.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Goliath can get food poisoning. But you know
It
what?
was something really special this time.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? This time we have food poisoning. As you guys literally walk down the street, kind of towards like the eastern side of town, towards the edge, you guys come across the Sleeping Giant. And the Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle tap room at the east of town. Several disheveled humans linger on the... Oh my god, please, why are you so tiny, font? Linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels or leaning against a wall. They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks. Their stares are fixed on you as you approach. And guess what? Got a map.
Oh?
See nothing.
Oh, I didn't drag your guys' characters out. I knew I was forgetting something. That's what I was forgetting. You know how I said at the beginning before we started I was forgetting something? This was it.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Are the goblins coming with you?
Um, mm, is Thalo coming with us, or is he still at the end?
He's technically with you guys, but hanging out in the back.
They will come with, and they'll just be bodyguards to Thalo right now,
All right.
since he's sick.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I drop you guys somewhere where you won't get fucked up by dynamic lighting. I think if I do that. Jesus, how do you have a 17 AC? Anyways, you guys roll up to the Sleeping Giant Inn.
That doesn't bode well.
No,
I was like, who's
ta-
got a 17 AC?
No, I was talking about Thela, my bad.
For a cleric? Yeah.
Then I realized, oh, heavy armor and shield. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? We'll see here. Put you out there. You're not gonna be number 4. You're gonna be number 5. All right, and as you guys approach, you see one person. We'll put you right there because I need you on an actual square. See one person, and they spit on the ground and say, "Well, well, a whole lot of little puppies. What do you want? What do you want here, puppies? Come down here to bark at us."
What are you laughing at?
Just the fact that Frankie's like, okay, we're dealing with this sort.
So, Alistair and the goblins were back here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave. If I could do that. Those two with Thalo, and then this one kind of knows to always stick with me. I'm just going to walk up to this guy and I'm going to spit on the floor just like he did, just right at his feet. But I'm not going to say anything. Just going to spit.
All right. Let me. Oh wait, I want the better photo for them. I need to see if they're gonna do something. Okay, what do you mean that's not gonna pull up the character sheet? Hello? Alright, thank you. He is gonna laugh. And he's gonna say, "Oh, so you think you're tough, little one?" Gonna walk up to our place and disrespect us like that. That is honestly quite hilarious.
And I'm gonna spit at the ground again at his feet, but this time I'm gonna spit even closer to his foot than where my last one hit.
You know, for funsies, you want to make some form of roll?
Sure, what do you want?
Just a simple dexterity check, maybe? I don't know what like spitting would be under. Maybe an unarmed strike if you want to get really silly with it. Which I think is
What
just
did that spit damage be?
spit damage will just be emotional damage. It won't actually do anything.
Spitting would generally be considered a dexterity attack roll. Involves launching a projectile.
Yeah.
Well, my dex isn't great, but here we go. Oops. Ignore, I probably clicked twice. Yep. take that first one.
An 11. Oh, you're
And
so.
Giant Monster just popped up on my D&D Beyond screen.
Ooh. Well, with an 11, I'll say you're able to get a little closer without actually hitting a shoe. What if you were to roll that 2 on the other hand? That would have been bad. Are you trying to like bait them into a fight?
No,
Okay.
I'm just trying to like, I don't know, like mimic / be funny / also assert dominance. And, you know, if I wanted to fight. I would just fight.
All right. And then as this is happening, what are the others doing?
Pandora will probably keep her watch, make sure they don't do anything. Like if he doesn't attack Alistar or Alistair.
Jane is like trying not to gag at all the spitting.
Oh. And Frankie's watching very intently, watching for the first sign, I guess is the word I'm looking for, of complete aggression. Like right now it's just been a bunch of grandstanding type deal.
Right. Okay, so the ruffian's gonna laugh and call out to the inside and say, come get a look at this. This little, oh god, what does he want to call you? Does he want to call you a little shit? This little asshole, there we go, is this little asshole thing. He's tough. Super funny. And then one of tea, can I open a store? Period. Another one comes out and just watches this go unfold.
I'm back, sir.
Welcome back. It's not us two out here.
Oh, okay.
And then they're just gonna laugh and just say, looks like you guys are just all bark and no bite.
Listen, I hear that you guys may have helped yourselves to something that wasn't, some things that weren't yours last night.
All right, what's to you?
That was our stuff.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Well, first, I'm gonna ask you nicely to return what what you took.
Oh, and he lets out the biggest belly laugh. And he turns around to the other one and says, Are they serious right now? They really think we're gonna... No, we're not. We found it fair and square. If you guys weren't smart enough to lock it up, then that's on you.
Well, then maybe we just come in and take a look around. Maybe help ourselves back to what's ours.
Good luck with that.
Well. Hey guys, you ready?
Ready?
Oh boy, is it? Go ahead.
I was gonna say sorry if you hear my dog running around Tasmanian devil. Quick question before I say or do what I was gonna do. Do we have a wagon? Is it just a wagon, or is it one of those covered ones where it's got the walls? It's got a little door on the back, and you go inside.
It's the covered one, or at least I'll say it's the covered one because in the artwork it shows a covered wagon. I think that's cooler, anyways.
So technically, our stuff was locked up. I don't know if the door was locked or.
That's up to you guys.
I'm thinking like a gypsy wagon, or a circus wagon where it's got actually wooden walls and a wooden ceiling. It's not just a thing. I would think our stuff was locked up considering it was just outside, but
I mean, they probably broke in. They broke in and probably picked any form of lock that you guys had.
Yeah. So I'm going to unsheath my sword.
All
My
right.
great sword. And then so when it's sheathed, the hilt pokes up over my left shoulder. I grab it and unsheath it, and then I kind of just rest it on my right shoulder,
Okay.
just as like a mild form of intimidation. Since they say, eh, you can't have it back and whatnot. So, yeah.
Hmm.
God, this is gonna be the most dark-sided thing I say all night.
Do
Oh, no.
it.
Um, they're gonna say if you're gonna whip it out, you might as well fucking use it. And they're gonna pull out, what do they have? I think they have short swords. Oh, this just got into a. Ew,
Oh wow,
I really hate how
this
this looks.
updated. This is so weird now.
I had to switch everything because I had to update to the 2024 rules.
Yeah, well, like when you roll attack, you don't have to hit the roll damage button. It comes up in chat, roll damages, and you just click that, and it will roll your damages. So you don't have to do it from your character sheets. Kind
Oh.
of nice. Kind of weird.
So you know what we should probably do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should roll initiative.
Love it. Would it initiative start after I just swing my sword to attack him?
Oh yeah, that's when it'll start after. So, you rolled a 9, right?
I clicked over to my character sheet and it rolled that. I didn't actually mean to click, but that's what I'm planning to do. You want me to do that, or do you want me to roll initiative and then go? I don't know. You tell me.
We'll say that was part of your like a surprise attack, since that was what you were gonna do anyways. And
Okay.
also, they take 5 damage anyways if you miss.
Is
I
it
think,
5?
right? Or
It's
is
my
it 3?
strength modifier, so it's 3. Greatsword equal to the ability modifier.
For some reason, I thought you had 5 in strength.
Nope, just 3. I would think that it would be my hit DC, which is +5. I would think that would be the attack modifier, but I don't know.
I don't know if mine came through, but I rolled an 18.
I don't think you had your token selected. It says fine.
How do I do that?
So basically, all you do is like in Roll20, if you have your if you click on your character token, then roll initiative. That's how it just
Oh, I
automatically
didn't know
puts it in. It doesn't really matter, but it
I
makes
didn't.
like a little easier.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know I could roll from there. I
Uh,
don't know how.
Oh god, I feel like I broke everything.
oh shit. Come on, 18.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might have to switch over to the legacy version. We'll see.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, none of these character sheets want to work and want to roll for me.
Oh.
Because I have to have like the same type of character sheet, and I don't know what that means. And I don't know what these guys' initiative bonus is, so that's fun.
Whee!
Alright, let's see. Maybe if I do this one. Maybe I just have to use the ugly old version and figure out what the fuck initiative is. Okay, I just have to use the ugly old version. That's fine. Sorry about that. That was technical difficulties.
You're fine.
It happens.
Oh, that is a
Oh.
crazy number of numbers. Or crazy number count. Okay. For Alistair and Frankie, what is your dexterity modifier?
+4.
+1.
Okay, so that's gonna go like that. Okay. I really hate how this new thing works. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'll just have my character sheet popped over here. Okay. So also, how did you move back?
Oh, I just me
Yeah.
talking to me. I literally just oops. I'm just being me and being bored.
Okay. So yeah, you would still be up there next to that man because you are gonna get a little poke wherever this attack is. So
I assume that 9 does not hit, right?
no.
So he took 5 points of damage.
Yeah,
Sorry, 3 points of damage. Ignore that.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
Were you attacking the one right in front of you though?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. But the one to your... Hold on.
Right.
Yes. I had to think about that for a second. Okay, so that one takes out his short sword and rolled a natural 1. So
Oh,
I think he like stabs his friend in the shoulder a little bit, but not enough to do damage.
1 point.
they become the two stooges.
Literally. That's all that one's gonna do. Frankie, it's your turn.
All right, from here, I'm going to attack with my attack that guy that's right in front of Alistair with my bow. Lugnut, can I have my mouse, please? Please. Sorry. All right. Oh. Well, that's not fun.
How do these guys only have 11 AC? That's so weird.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that is really weird. So that hits.
But it's only like 3 of them that have that. But yeah, that hits.
All right. Well then.
Oh, wait. Why does it say that you rolled a 12 for your dagger, but then your damage is a short bow?
Did you click the wrong button?
I might have clicked the wrong button.
Um,
Do you want me to re-roll? Because I rolled the damage for my short bow. All of my daggers and my short bow are all +6.
okay, I was about to say if they're the same numbers, then that's fine.
Yeah, they're the same number.
Oh, cool.
I didn't.
Okay.
It just always rolls with the sneak attack damage.
That's fine. I think you would technically get it anyways.
Oh, okay.
That's
That-
almost
Yeah, 'cause
within
I'm
5
within
feet.
5. I'm within 5 feet. Yep.
How do you
Mhm.
obliterate this nerd?
Oh,
He had 13.
Oh my god. Well, he is paying full attention to Alistair, completely forgetting the rest of us exist. And this arrow just full on goes straight through each temple. Just boom, boom. He's done. It might even like slightly touch his friend's shoulder or something as he starts to fall over. And his friend goes, huh?
as that guy falls to the ground, I spit on his body.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Alright, but is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I think I'm good staying here for the moment.
Alright, who's number 2? This guy's number 2. Alright, 20, 25. 30. I think he can only run. How dare you not have anything ranged, you loser. Alright. Gonna spend his turn to dash and move over there. All right, Alistair, it's your turn.
So with this dead guy here, like I said, I spit on his body, and then I say, "What was that about? All bark, no bite." And then I'll turn to my right to look at these two gentlemen. And I'll say, "Oh," as his body disappears.
Like Resident Evil, where the body turns into bubbles and disappears.
Yeah, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Yeah.
where it just turns to ash and vanishes. I'm gonna say, now that we've killed your friend, do y'all want to reconsider?
Just based on a general vibe check, they're not gonna reconsider. Not yet, anyways.
Bye by me. 14.
That is exactly their AC. So.
And a 9, and I'm gonna go for the guy who tried to stab me. So,
Okay.
the one who, missed. And yep, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Jane, it is now your turn.
Yes. I guess Jane's gonna just be like, oh, I guess we're killing people, and get ready to fight. She's gonna use... Frostbite on the one Alistair just attacked.
And that is a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I rolled a 3.
Woof.
Finally, someone gets hit with frostbite. Well,
And does their movement get slowed? Or is that only with Ray of Frost?
I think that's only with Ray of Frost. They have disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. It makes for the end of its next turn.
That's what it is. Thank you. Like, I knew it had something, but I was like, I don't remember. Because I don't use Frostbite that often. All right, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
She's good where she is.
All right. All right, which one's number 3? Oh, you're number 3.
Yep, it's my turn. Oh no, that's not.
Hello?
Sorry, that's
Madam?
I rolled a. That's my original roll, but I got +4 added. Never mind.
+4.
That's my
Oh.
initiative. Yeah.
Well, it's this ruffian's turn though. Do we want to do something stupid? I think we're gonna do something stupid. 5, 10. He's gonna do like a running jump, break through the window, do like a sick ass roll. He'll end up over there. And you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna attack the goblin. I'm not gonna attack. Why did I roll another 1?
He jumps out and he slips and falls.
All right. Yeah, I guess the glass shards fuck up his attack, I guess. Well, I just want to make one. I'm gonna make one more roll, not to do anything. I just want to see if the. I think the sheet might be broken. I know. I just rolled like 3 ones in a row. We're good. All right. Anyways, Pandora's turn.
Alright, so let's see somebody. Hold on. But no, that's a goblin. I was fought the attack the goblin for a second.
Oh, not friendly firing the goblin.
Trying to figure out how I can get it so it can like. Hold on. Never mind. We'll move. Is it possible to move here for that to here?
Wait, where are you trying to move to?
This dude?
Can you ping it for me?
Mhm.
I was about to say, if you're pinging something, I cannot see it.
Cannot see it.
Uh-uh.
Is that better?
No.
Thank you, Matt.
Can you see my ping?
I
I
can't
can see yellow
I can't see
Yellow.
and
shit.
purple.
Okay, well, we
Well-
see everybody, but Claire can't see shit.
Yeah, let me reload. We might just end up switching back to Legacy after tonight. We'll see. Cause oof. Alright, try again for me.
Hold on, I actually exit out my tab. Give me a second.
Okay. I see the yellow ping now. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that's the one Pandora was pinging.
So you're trying to move over there?
I mean, or I can use my bow and arrow. We don't.
Isn't your bow
I
and arrow
mean-
better anyways?
We'll do that now.
Like, don't you have a thing for archery?
Mhm.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
But I just know, I'm pretty sure your archery is gonna be like a little bit better.
Alrighty.
And 11, I'm pretty sure 11 just hits. It sure
my-
does.
And my goblin Zarg will crouch to the ground.
Yeah.
Even though he's probably not tall, but
I think he
see.
crouches anyways, but the arrow just like flies over where his head would have been.
he's
Like-
just used to having the arrow shot at him.
Yeah.
So it's like instinctive to just crouch.
He's just got that PTSD from being shot at all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right, roll that damage. 8. Damn. Still standing though. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right. All right, loser number 4. Gonna do the same thing as the other one, maybe. We can like not lag. Run out, jump through the window, do a sick flip and a roll. End up there. And I get to
Oh,
roll with
shit.
advantage. Maybe. I don't know how to roll with advantage with the new sheet, so it might just be too. Alright, I need to figure out how to do that with advantage, so I'm just gonna roll 2 rolls. 18. 13, so I'm assuming an 18 will hit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes, an 18 is my AC.
For 7 piercing damage. That's all that one can do. I mean, this is gonna be a wild, a wild round of combat.
I'm literally just getting hit from every angle.
You really are.
Mhm.
I mean, listen, you wanted to be the tank. And they don't have anything
I
that's
said-
ranged.
I said nothing about being a tank. Am I?
You...
Oh, I was gonna say, oh wait, am I a tank?
Yes.
What
The
class am
fighter
I
who runs
playing?
up front. Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Man,
this one. Well,
what's Frankie?
Frankie's a
What
rogue.
about me? Yeah, I'm a rogue.
Oh, what's Pandora?
A ranger.
Ranger, yeah.
Ah, shit! Okay, I thought there was like another melee, like
I mean, Thalo.
tanky-ish.
Thalo's like
Thalo.
secondary, but like
Yeah,
not here right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's puking in the bushes at the moment.
Yeah.
He's seeing all the blood, and every time blood splatters, he's just like, bleh.
God, that's awful. All right, so he tries to take a little stab at you, Alistair, but misses because I'm pretty sure it's 6 misses.
Yes, it does.
All right, so Frankie, it's
Question.
your... Go ahead.
Does Zarg not get to fight?
You did not roll initiative for him.
I was gonna say, I'm just thinking that they're here as like, arm candy. I was like, not even thinking about it, to be honest. Okay.
But if you
that's
want
fine.
to, you can roll initiative for him.
No, he's only got 7 health. He'll die in like a hit. I'm gonna have him go back and protect Thalo. He'll just kind of like run after that arrow flew over his head from Pandora.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to attack this motherfucker over here. Let's see.
Go
Let me
for it.
roll the correct one this time. Short bow. Ooh, rude. Well,
Well, that misses.
that does miss. Oh. Well. Am I allowed to move in and potentially try to shank him in the back?
Yep, that'll just use up your
Okay.
bonus action with your
Okay.
dagger.
Okay. So boop. And we're gonna just do a little.
Actually, you would
Nope.
have you would have advantage, so roll again.
Okay.
22 will
Okay.
hit.
I was gonna say,
Alright.
watch, it'd be worse for some
Right.
reason.
I was gonna say I roll a natural one. That would be terrible. Ooh. Oh well.
Hey, 6 isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, would you like to move anywhere else?
No, I'm gonna stay here, and I actually have to go help feed the cats real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right. Which one's number 2? I think, okay, number 2 is to the right of Alistair. I'm so sorry. Here we go again. Okay, I'm just rolling natural ones.
He fumbled.
We're just rolling natural ones today.
That's
GG's.
fine.
All right, Alistair, it's your turn.
Is okay. I'm gonna roll first, and then I'm gonna ask what I want to ask.
Okay.
So 17, obviously gonna hit.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can literally just like hold my sword and spin in a circle?
I think that would technically be a cleave. So you need that fighting. I forgot what weapon mastery allows you to do that.
Okay, so
I think it's a great axe that can do that. Great axe or something with that weapon
okay.
mastery. I forgot. I need to look at it because I know there is one that lets you do it.
because my warhammer does push. Okay, I can also look. So basically, I just have to have a weapon that has that ability. With
Yeah.
it. Okay. Cool. I'm going to attack the guy that's between me and Frankie.
Okay.
So that's 10 damage.
All right, between you and Frankie. Ooh. All right, how do you want to do that? Had exactly 10 HP.
I just want to stab my sword right in his throat.
Jeez.
Extra gory
And I'm
is-
gonna push it through, and like, I'll feel it like I don't want to say penetrate. I feel it go through the trachea, like the bone, and I kind of stop for a second, and I just watch the blood drip down the front of him, and then I take my other hand and I hit the end of the hilt of my sword so that the sword goes all the way through, and basically because it's a great sword and it's wide enough, his head just gets completely tore off his body and just falls to the ground next to his body.
Oh, that's nasty.
I mean, you gotta make it cool.
You're not wrong. Also, I found the weapons that have the cleave property for you while you're doing that.
I was gonna say, if you want to send it in a DM.
Yeah, gotcha.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
You know what? Just because I want to use my action surge to attack a second time. So with this, I just roll everything again, right?
Yep.
Just like normal. I'm looking down here. I was like, that's tactical mind. I don't know what tactical mind is. Oh. Never mind, that's something else. Okay, so rolling. A 12?
Which one are you hitting? That one?
This one on the other side of me.
That will miss.
Okay, so he still takes 3 points of damage.
Yep.
And that will end my turn.
All right, Jane, it is your turn.
Yes. I think I'm gonna attack the one in the middle, right next to Alistair.
All right.
And I think I want to use Chromatic Orb.
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
Oh, so I think I want to use Chromatic Orb.
Go for it. Do it. What kind of damage?
That's a great question, let me think. Cold.
Cold? Hell yeah.
Gotta freeze him out.
Fuck him up. A 21? Yeah, that's gonna hit. Jesus, 16 cold damage. How do you want to do this? Because this nerd only had 13 hit points left.
Oh. Yeah, she's gonna, with cold damage, can she freeze him from the inside out?
Yeah.
Come on, Sub-Zero.
Let's go.
It's like he almost starts to like cough up icicles, and then he just, he starts getting more and more frozen. It's like spreading from his heart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, she's good.
Okay, seeing how now 3 of their friends have been brutally murdered, and the other one is close on the way. This one is going to disengage and start to flee, but not flee very far. And that's it for their turn. Pandora, it's your turn.
Cool. I was just looking at my actions here for a second. Because the longbow has like 150 range.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can definitely hit him.
What else am I doing?
A 17? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright, cool. Oh, not an 8.
You wanna know something so funny?
What?
You wanna know something that's really silly?
Hmm.
That was exactly how many hit points he had.
Oh, I was gonna wait for you to be like, he had 9, he's got 1 left.
Alright, so how do you do it?
She will have hit her eye on him. Look at, you know, like how Kill Bill is like that like where the, I don't know if you watched Kill Bill before.
Of course, I've seen Kill Bill.
Okay, yeah. So you know what happens when she sees her victim, right? The whole red scene.
Yes.
That happens to Pandora, and it goes do, and then she like shoots him like in a Charlie Angel style.
I'm screaming. I love that. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that's all.
Alright. So these guys aren't very brave. We're gonna disengage and start to try to flee. That's all that one can do.
Okay. So in this case, Frankie's gonna move here so that they have line of sight. Because I'm not quite sure I had a good enough angle at the other one, so that's fine.
Oh, the other one's dead. That's the last
Well,
one.
no, I meant like where I previously was.
Oh, yeah.
I misspoke. Yeah. So we're gonna try and hit him with our short bow.
Okay. And I want to ask one question before you do. Oh, Jesus,
Oh.
before you roll damage.
Okay.
Are
Sorry.
you... No, you're good. It doesn't matter anyways. Are you trying to do this lethally or non-lethally?
Non-lethal.
Okay.
Because we might need some information from him. We aren't sure at this point. Because for all we know, they hid our stuff out in,
Yeah.
you know, a hole somewhere.
So yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fuck this one up.
Oh.
Holy shit. No, that's so funny.
Oh,
no,
no.
that's so fucking funny because you don't get that sneak attack damage and he only had like 5 hit points.
God.
That's so funny.
Ah.
It's the
Oh.
fact that it happened twice.
Yeah, both with bows too.
Yeah. All right, so how do you knock this one unconscious? Or take them down, however you want to do it.
If there were trees nearby, I had an idea, but there are not. So, as he's running, I'm gonna. It sounds like a weird shot to make, but I'm literally gonna try shooting him in the ass. I am gonna shoot him in the ass.
Yeah.
I should say.
I was about to say, you sure did it.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone really gets shot in the ass, they're just gonna weep
Yeah.
at the loss of their ass.
And that's what they do, and they fall to the ground. As the combat comes to an end. I clear that, thank you. So what do you guys do?
Alistair, are you gonna spit on this one too?
Is it this one back here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spit on him. I'm gonna walk
Okay.
over to him. I'm gonna grab him by the ankle, and I'm going to drag him back over here.
That way nobody else has to move. Good plan.
And now, yeah, he's kind of surrounded by all of us.
All right. All right. Why does this music keep lagging out? It's so annoying. All right. So this guy is now surrounded. Oh, all of my things went away. All of my notes. You can see that he's like pretty much cowering and like at this point kind of speaking a little bit in gibberish, but what you guys can kind of make out is that he's like kind of pleading for his life kind of situation. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, at this point, I want to disarm him just in case he gets any funny ideas.
Okay. They only have like one short bow and some leather armor.
Okay. I mean, I'm more worried
Or
about
short
the
sword, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. I'm more worried about the weapons than the armor. He can keep his armor. I'm not stripping him.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so
wrong?
dumb.
What?
I didn't realize these people can make 2 attacks per turn. Anyways,
Oh, well,
Oh,
I think
that could
you
have
said
ended
it.
up so differently.
You said it yourself. They are not the brightest.
No, they're not.
They didn't
for-
realize they could attack twice in a turn.
mm-hmm.
Anyways, continue on.
So I'm gonna ask this again nicely. Where are the things you saw fit to relieve us of last night?
Can you repeat that one more time?
Where are the things you saw fit to relieve of? See, now I can't even say
No,
it.
you're good. I got
Relieve
yes.
us.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just promise you'll let me go, okay?
Frankie's gonna glance around at everyone else with a "Are we?" look on their face. Just looking for nods or shakes of heads, essentially.
From us? Wait, what? Sorry,
Yes.
repeat.
Like, are we going to let him go if he tells us where the stuff is?
Of course.
Jane will add, but he has to leave the town alone.
Okay. Anything from Pandora?
Or at least not steal again. I also maybe not leave the town, but
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll let you live if you're truthful about where our things are.
All right. We brought him back here, but then a couple other guys came back down and took things from here and moved them up to the manor down the road. Please, just don't kill me.
Do these other people have names?
God damn it, Cordy.
Sorry. I didn't know if this was going to be related.
Cordy.
I didn't know if this was going to be related to Ruxathid or whatever his name was. That's the only reason I was asking.
Now, hold on. Let me open the non-sponsored fantasynamegenerators.com. Honestly, a lifesaver. All right, so we got... I will definitely not forget who these characters' names are, and they will be so important. Well, you got one named Warfield. You got another one named Angelette, then there's Waldron, and then he'll just kind of like start listing off like a bunch of names, none of which sound familiar to you.
Okay. So we're looking at a good number of people, is what you're saying.
And he'll nod.
Because if he's rattling off names, that's a lot of people who came to collect our stuff to take it to the manor.
Indeed. Can Jane go over to him? He's disarmed, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jane's gonna, like, look down at him nicely and just be like, try and persuade him, I guess, and just be like, and when we let you go, you're not gonna tell them about us, right?
Make a persuasion check with advantage for me. Only because,
advantage?
yeah, only because you specifically said you were trying to persuade them.
Don't forget, if you have inspiration, you can use it.
I already have advantage, so
Oh, no.
we kind of, I guess if you
Shush.
truly wanted a reroll, an 18, yeah, that's gonna work. He just nods and says, you know what, I want to give up. First you guys turned goblins into vegans, now we're gonna turn around this ruffian into a good person. And he's gonna say, you know, I think my life of crime is done. You know what, maybe I'll join the guard at Neverwinter.
Now that's what I like to hear.
God, what fucking PS, like, after school PSA is this? Soon we're gonna have like the fucking Dare Lion come out of nowhere.
Although I almost feel like we're the bullies making these
I
PSAs.
know. You guys literally killed their
Yeah.
friends and left one alive. And said just to tell them not to do crime. But
Did
to
you
be
say
fair,
Neverwinter?
Hey, to be
Yes.
fair, I asked if they wanted to reconsider, and they all kept attacking. So that's on them.
I mean, it is on them.
And I started out asking them if we could settle this peacefully.
True.
So, but still, it feels like we're bullies and then just turning these people against their ways, which for the better, but you know.
Truly fuck around to find out.
Yeah.
So, where did he say our stuff was?
I think he would say the actual name. They will say there is a I don't want to say that word because that's gonna give it away. There's a manor just down the street, and it's kind of old and abandoned, but there's like a secret passage that'll take you down to like a big hideout.
So our stuff is there. Okay. I'm actually gonna. So I'll look down at him and be like, "You will come with us to retrieve it, and you will only be free to go once we have our stuff."
All right.
And let me see. Does anybody have any rope?
I assume if you have an adventuring pack, it comes with rope.
I apparently don't. The only equipment I have on me is my armor and my weapons. I have nothing else in my inventory.
Well, if someone has some form of adventuring pack,
I don't know why.
I'm looking.
I don't know why my inventory is so empty.
Yeah, Jane just pulls out some rope.
Oh, Jane, you have rope?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to take the rope. I'm going to tie it kind of in cuffs around his wrists. So his wrists are, held together, tied together, locked together. He can't move them. He can't separate his arms. And then it obviously still have the other end of the rope that we can hold on to so we can, keep hold of him.
okay. All right, and then you guys are going to the manor, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there anything worth looting here? On the bodies, in the building, anything?
I mean, it's a pretty rundown place. You can probably get like
There's nothing of
some
significance
no,
here.
unless you want some
Okay.
alcohol and short swords.
Short swords can be sold for money.
Yeah, so you'll
Yep.
get what? How many people were there?
Alcohol can also
Sorry,
be
yeah,
sold
moved.
for money.
Yeah, we'll take the alcohol and the short swords. The alcohol could be used as
Antiseptic.
Yeah.
Totally antiseptic.
short swords.
So you get 4 short swords, unless you take
Four.
the captive's one too, and then you'll have 5.
Yeah, we're taking his too.
Okay, so you'll have 5 short swords, and I'll say about 10 gold's worth of alcohol.
And what?
Like 10 gold pieces worth of alcohol, if you want to sell it.
Alcohol. If we don't, is it like
It's pretty cheap shit, so
is it like a small barrel?
it'll be like the equivalent of a small barrel if you want to put that on, but it's like a bunch of bottles.
Small barrel / 10 gold. Okay. We might drink it, so I just wanted to know how
But
much
yeah,
it was.
it's like really cheap and really shitty.
I mean, hey, moonshine is moonshine.
Exactly. Some of us don't care.
I really hate how we said exactly at the same time. Because we sure did. I say as I've never had moonshine before. Anyways.
Oh. If you can find really good moonshine, it's worth it.
I don't like alcohol.
Oh, fair. Never mind then. Sorry.
Actually, I
Yeah.
don't mind vodka if it's mixed heavily in with something else, but
Ooh.
I know.
I can really only stand like Angry Orchard, like a hard cider. And the only hard liquor I can stand, and it's not even really a hard liquor, is Malibu. And I put that with my Dr. Pepper, and it is, oh my god, so fucking delicious. Now, if I didn't work tomorrow, I'd go make some.
I
was
was
gonna
so
say
stupid.
something.
Wait, what were you about to
I'm
say? Because I feel like we're about to say the same thing.
I was gonna fear that Matt's gonna clock
Okay.
me because I was gonna say, of course you'll drink Malibu. Look at you.
Okay, we were not gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say, "Come on, Malibu" by Miley Cyrus, but
oh, yeah.
That works too. Don't be jealous that some of us are old enough to drink sriracha
Damn.
legally. All right, well, if there's nothing else here at this place aside from the short swords and the alcohol, yeah, I guess we can go.
All right.
all right, heading down to the manor. There is a map for it, kind of, but I need to see if there is a description for it. Which would probably be under town description, huh?
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know either. Sometimes how Wizards of the Coast lay things out, it's a little funky. Okay, so as you guys walk down this little road towards the manor, you guys kind of see it coming into view, and it looks more like a castle than an actual like manor or a house. You can kind of tell that it's been it's been abandoned for like a long time, and it looks pretty ancient. I love how cool, no description. Love that for me. Where did I put that map? Because I did not think we would get there today.
I was gonna say, wow, this whole interaction of us with these 5 people was supposed to take the whole session.
It could have. Well,
If they remembered they had a second attack.
yeah. And then if Crypt was here, we'd probably go do the Shrine of Luck, but
Yeah. Okay.
now we're getting to some spooky territory. ignore how I'm putting everything. It's just so I can copy and paste everything easier.
Yep, don't
Mhm.
forget our prisoner too.
Yep. Please roll 20, don't lag.
From saving prisoners to taking them.
I mean, hey, we're just restoring balance.
Mhm.
Where?
My name is not Anakin.
Wait, so that NPC's coming with us, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I have such a good idea, but it's for
let's
another
see.
character.
What do you mean you're not pacing? No, please. I hate this so much.
But the idea
What's
was
the idea? Tell us.
yeah, well, I was gonna say like maybe like Medora has like a chain or like
Oh
that
my
like looks like a
God.
collar, like puts around his neck and they're like, come here.
So you were gonna be Jabba the Hutt, and he was gonna be Princess Leia.
Not Jabba
Nope.
the Hutt. Oh God, do you have inspiration for that awful comment?
I already have inspiration.
Damn. Okay.
Sriracha,
wait.
do you have inspiration?
No,
You can have it.
You have it then, because
thank
you
you.
set it up. You teed it up.
But you guys come across this big ass abandoned house.
Come on, big ass abandoned house.
Well,
Alright.
manor, castle thingy.
Our new headquarters.
Mansion, whatever.
You say that. All right. Are you gonna let
Okay, we're
the
there.
ruffian lead the way, or
I mean, honestly, kind of. Because
Yes.
if any, he's the first to get hit.
Yeah, but then if he dies, how do we know? How do we find our stuff?
True, but also he did say that people brought it here. So like he knows nothing beyond that.
Yeah,
That we know of.
I will lead the way. Like I'll be walking with him, like next to him, as I keep a hold on him, and then my 3 guys will stay out here while we all go inside.
okay?
On the way, can Jane be making
Broken.
small talk with the prisoner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get up on that other side and sandwich him with me.
That's crazy.
Can I ask for his name?
God damn it.
Sammy making clear work.
I know. Thankfully, I still have my fantasy name generator, not sponsored, still pulled up. He will say his name is Franklin Berkeley. You wanted the last name?
Sounds like a college.
It does sound like a college, actually.
I was gonna say he comes from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane's just gonna start telling him all about Neverwinter and his new life.
That's beautiful.
Can you just make me like a straight charisma check to see how well you're coming off? Just for funsies.
So tempted to use my inspiration on this.
Don't do
Listen, I mean, you can. It's your inspiration. Do whatever you want, but this is
No.
not gonna have any form of long-term effect. Well, actually, it might. If I remember that this little scene happens in like 6 months.
6 months.
But
That's okay.
as you're kind of explaining like his new life, he looks a little disinterested, but based on the conversation you had earlier, you'll know, like, you get the sense that he won't go back to doing crime or like stealing shit again, but he might not be joining the Neverwinter Guard. So
can she pivot to, oh, you can work for my family's business. My
Yeah.
cousins are really nice.
And he's gonna say, what kind of business is it?
Oh, they work in the factories. They're small, so they can go behind the machinery.
Oh.
But they
Okay.
also repair trinkets.
Okay. That could
You can
be
pivot from stealing stuff to repairing garbage.
right. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that.
It's better than the guard.
Right. And then he's gonna like change this subject just so he doesn't die right here, and just says, it should be up this way, and then gonna kind of like lead you through the manor. Surprisingly enough, I don't actually have a description for the manor besides the fact that it's broke down and old.
Is it more than one story?
Yeah. Well, at least at one point it was. You can kind of see like the walls were kind of built for that, and if you walk inside, you do see like a staircase, but it looks all like dilapidated and broken down.
Okay, so there's like basically the ceiling / floor had fallen in
Yeah.
type deal. Okay. Just curious.
But you know what though? With some time and effort, it can be brought back to something cool.
Just don't put in any gray flooring, please.
Oh.
Don't paint the walls gray. Just that millennium gray. Just stay away from it. Millennial gray. God damn
Yeah.
it. I can't speak tonight.
You're
You
good.
knew what I meant, though.
All right, so
All
you
right,
went
well-
inside, so I went with him, obviously.
All right. You know, this doesn't really, the map does not do this place justice, but that's fine. I think it's supposed to be like a little bit bigger than this, but that's whatever. Then he's gonna go back into like this little back room towards like the northern side of the building.
Okay.
Mhm.
And as he enters in that room, you guys will kind of see like a little wooden trap door in the floor.
Yeah, so we got a cellar, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's where we
Maybe there'll be good wine.
yeah, good wine. Yeah, definitely. But no, this is where our little hideout is. I will say it's pretty big.
That's what she said. Or he
God
said.
damn it.
That's crazy.
It's
Um,
wild.
okay, I'm going to hand the rope. What's the word? Securing this man to Frankie,
Mm-hmm.
my big
right.
frightening creature over here. I mean, Jane's making too much small talk with him. I don't know if I trust her at this point. She might set him free and they might run off somewhere and get married together. So I'm gonna hand the rope to Frankie, and then I'm gonna open the trap door.
Okay.
All right. There is a ladder that leads downward.
Okay, now is it like immediately a big open room I can see in?
No,
Or is it literally like a tunnel shaft with a ladder?
it is a tunnel shaft with a ladder.
Okay, cool. That's what I was expecting. So, Frankie, I'm going to go ahead and climb down, and then you can send Franklin down.
Okay.
And then you guys can proceed. That way he can't like make a run for it or whatnot, because we're on each end.
Okay.
All right, I will climb down the ladder.
Okay, so as you climb down the ladder, you find yourself in like a literally like a 5 square by 5 or 5 foot by 5 foot room with a door in front of you.
Is it dark?
Yep.
Oh,
Not
so
for
I
me.
can see.
I have my sword.
Yep. So it's not dark
Uh.
anymore.
That's why I was just making sure. I had to get the facts. Okay, I'm going to. You said it's a 5x5.
Yep. Basically 1 square. And there's
Oh,
a door
one
in front of you.
square.
Yeah.
1 square. I'm thinking 5 square by 5 square.
No.
Okay. Before I open the door, can I just like inspect it and check for like any booby traps or anything like that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Of course you were gonna say that, and my stat is horrible.
Hey, that is 1 safe door.
All right, I'm going to open the door.
All right.
Because at this point, I wouldn't be down there because there's really only room for one of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming like Franklin is on. It's so weird,
God.
Franklin and
Yeah.
Frankie.
Mhm.
Let's call him Berkeley
Yeah.
instead. So Berkeley's on the ladder, probably like halfway down, and then Frankie's at the top. Okay, yeah, I open the door.
Okay. I'm gonna. Where did that just go? Oh, I hate this new fuckery. Because I love how whenever I like close like minimize a one of my handouts that I have, like on one of my little tabs, it just completely disappears. Like I just close it out instead. So I'm like, that's fun. Oh, actually, I lied. Most areas in this section that you will be in is brightly lit. So,
Okay, well, I still have my sword out.
but that little room you're in was pretty dark.
Okay.
So as you open the door, I'll kind of put everyone on the map here in a second. The door opens out to a 5-foot wide landing that is 15 feet above a large cellar with a stone steps descending to the floor and 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north, a large stone, oh got it, cistern? It's like a little water thing. I'll copy and paste it because I forgot how that's pronounced.
I think you said it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels. Since there's no immediate threat here, I'm just gonna put everyone in that main room. Guys are here. And that is the door you came in from.
I don't see a door. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't show on our map.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just like, okay, so there's a stairwell on each side,
Yep.
and this and barrels. Cool. All right, Berkeley, where's our stuff?
I am gonna roll something for him. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So, oh my god, I'm like hacking up a fucking lung today for some reason. First things first, are the goblins here with us, or are they like hanging out in the front?
No,
Okay.
I had them staying out front of the castle.
So I will delete them. I just had them copied.
No worries.
So, he is gonna lead you guys to this room here. And he says, it should be in here.
Okay. I still have the rope in my hand, but I'd like to pass it back to Alistair for the moment.
Okay, I'll take it.
Because I want to do a check for traps.
Go for it.
What am I rolling? Because
investigation.
Thank you.
And you're just looking for traps, right?
Yeah, for
Okay.
this.
No.
Well, I'm like, no, but I don't know what else I'd be looking for at this point.
So there, yeah, the door looks perfectly fine. No traps or anything.
All right. All right. And then can I hear anything from the other side?
That's gonna require a perception check.
Yep. Ew.
11. I need
Can I also check, like, see if I hear anything?
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Not the hee hee.
with a 16, you do hear a little bit of movement coming from the other side.
Okay. Sorry, I'm chewing a bit.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say we should do. Sorry, totally out of context right now. We should do like that one TikTok I sent you, Claire, where when we make rolls like this, you can either just like DM us something privately,
Mm-hmm.
so only I knew that or whatnot, or what I think that would kind of, be a little bit more neat. I don't know, but cool. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of give directions. I'm gonna say, hey Jane, can you come stand over here and hold on to Berkeley for me? And I'm gonna point over to where I'm pinging. And then Berkeley will be
Yes.
with her.
As an extra measure,
Mm.
while I'm holding him, can I like take a dagger out and like put it in his back?
Oh, of
Or you know what I mean?
course.
Like
Yeah,
look into
yeah.
him.
Of course.
Damn, she kinky. They definitely getting married.
Oh my god.
Stop!
All right. And then I'm gonna ask Pandora to come over here. And I'm gonna tell her to notch an arrow into her bow and be at the ready.
Alright. I'm on it.
And then I'll just tell Frankie, can I open the door whenever you'd like. Does the door swing inwards, away from us, outwards towards us?
I think it'll open out towards you guys.
Does it swing towards the barrels or towards the water?
Towards the barrels.
Okay. So, Frankie, if you open the door, then you can kind of, go up here with the door as it opens so Pandora has a clear shot in.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll both kind of flank the door just in case anybody comes running out. How's that sound?
Do you want me to open the door slower or faster?
You could, I say let's try it slowly. As
Mhm.
long as it like doesn't creak or anything or give us away, maybe I could try and like peek inside. But if it starts making too much noise, I say just rip the band-aid off.
Sounds like a plan.
And then whenever you're ready.
So you're gonna
Alright,
try to
I'm
open
good.
the door stealthily.
Yes, but I'm not going to peek around the corner
Mm-hmm.
because Alistair said he would, and that's probably smarter because if anyone's going to shoot anything that way, they're probably not going to aim that low.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I'm only 2 feet tall and I am crouching
Mm-hmm.
when I do this so that I'm still even just, smaller and lower.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, I'm starting to open it slowly.
So just slowly or stealthily?
Stealthily.
I mean, I guess you would
I'll
have,
roll
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You would
roll
have
at
to
a
do it stealthily.
roll at a disadvantage though. Because
Okay.
someone definitely
Alright.
spilled the beans and said, "Oh, it might be over this way."
So
Oh, so he warned them, is what you're saying.
Probably. 20. Jesus Christ, yeah. You can roll
Yeah,
that
that
door
was my lower.
stealthily.
All right, so I'm going to, as it's like opened up a little bit, I'm going to obviously just peek my head around and kind of peer inside a tiny bit. And so I would say I could probably see like that. Okay. I'm gonna like motion to everybody that I see 2 people. And then, yeah,
I
go
nod.
ahead.
I just nod at this point, like, okay, I got you.
So my question is, are you guys whispering this? Or are you guys saying this out loud?
That I see the 2 people. I
Yeah.
was motioning, like
Okay.
pointing inside and then holding up 2 fingers.
Okay.
Yeah, motioning. And then because me and Frankie are still so close to each other, I'm going to, you know, quietly be like, should we just open the door and go in?
I mean, we know they're there.
Right.
I'm not saying this. I'm just thinking. We know they're there. So, I mean, I don't see why not.
And again, quietly to Frankie, I'll be like, should we just open the door and go in, or should we open the door and see if somebody comes outside and then Pandora can take the shot? Or we should do that, shouldn't we? Just
Yeah.
open the door and see if they make the first move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whenever
Smart.
you're ready. Pandora, be ready. Like
I'm on it.
point
I'm
at
ready.
Pandora and like give her the signal for like be ready, stay frosty.
All right.
I'm gonna finish opening that door stealthily.
All right. I mean, there's no like, let's creak the door open and dynamic lighting. So that's pretty
Yeah, I
much
was gonna say at that point, just open the door.
Yeah, and that's what you guys
Yeah.
see. So what you can see is what you can see.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pandora will be able to see anyone from where she's at though.
Nope. I can only see 2 people.
I was gonna say at this point, I'm probably on top of the barrels over
Yep.
here though, because I don't want to be standing.
Yeah. All right, so the door at this point would just be wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Are they? Well, I was gonna say, well, we'll just be like hold here for a minute and see if anybody comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So as that happened, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative because it's spooky time.
Damn, Pandora.
Okay, so I
Right.
love how
Pandora's like, I was ready with my arrow.
yeah.
For the first time in forever.
Oh god, I rolled a 2. I rolled a nat 1. What a fucking
Oh
dumbass.
no.
I feel like I have something.
God, this combat's probably gonna be so annoying. I'm so sorry to everybody.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah, that's fine, because I'm pretty sure Frankie has a higher dexterity than this loser does.
Wow, am I totally thinking of Baxter?
I think so.
I swore what I was thinking of was on here.
For a boost to initiative?
For what?
For like a boost to initiative?
I swear I had an ability that lets me change initiative with one of my party members.
That might be Baxter, actually, because I don't think a fighter at this level would have that.
I will check his, but okay. Well, for now, I was. Oh, shit. Sorry, I got a 9. I didn't select my token.
You're good. Add to turn. And redo. Okay. So as we enter in this combat, I will remind you guys that you guys can definitely hold actions.
Mhm.
Because when I tell you that because he warned the others in this room about what the fuck's happening, and because we all kind of agreed that the NPCs are going to be a little bit smarter, it doesn't make sense for them to like try to bottleneck their way out. So this is gonna be really annoying, and I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
So keep in mind you can hold actions. So Pandora, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold my action for now. The action I'm holding is my bone or like my longbow action.
Okay.
So
First enemy you see.
what? Sorry.
You're gonna try to hit the first enemy that you can see.
Yes.
Cool. Do you want to move or anything?
I might move up one.
Okay. Well,
That's why there too.
Nope, sorry, that's just me. You can move wherever you want.
Okay, I'll move back then.
okay. So you can go ahead and make your bow attack because this loser's gonna step down. So go ahead and roll your bow attack for a 10. That is going to miss. And guess what? This is gonna be like a back and forth. So this little bandit dude, like kind of like a rough looking human, he's gonna shoot off his like crossbow at Pandora for a 12, which I don't think hits.
No, it does not.
All right, and then this is where it's gonna get really annoying. Then move back up behind cover.
Cool.
All right, Frankie, it's your turn.
Oh man. Let's see. You know what? I think I want to hold an action with one of my daggers, if that's okay.
Okay.
If one of them happens to come through, I want to be able to try and slash at them.
Okay.
Slash or stab or whatever. Because they will have to pass in front of me.
Yeah. All right. Alistair, is there anything you would like to do?
He is.
Oh, BRB, so we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Jane, what would you like to do?
She's still holding on to Berkeley as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we do have a member of our party who doesn't really have their hands full at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
she can.
if Thalo can actually hold.
Yeah, we can hold.
Works.
Yeah, hold an action. I need to see what he can do. I think he's more like
mean-
melee.
Oh, I'm more so meant Jane can hand off our prisoner to
Oh yeah,
Thalo.
that's actually better.
Yeah, she'll motion for Thalo to come take him. I don't know if that would happen this turn.
I'll just say it does because he's
What
like,
else does he do it?
yeah. So he'll just move over there.
Can Jane actually try and message one of the ones she can see?
Can she see him?
I can see it on my map.
Okay.
Debatable on whether or not she can see him, I guess. I can see two of them actually.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say if you can see them on your map, then you can definitely see them. Just because that makes the most sense.
And she wants to point toward the closest one.
Okay.
Just try and persuade him / them it all to like. I think she'll say, "We have one of yours hostage. We can all get out of here alive if you just give us back our stuff."
Okay.
Oof.
So you want me to roll persuasion?
Persuasion at disadvantage.
That's fair.
What the fuck? Okay. I was about to say. I thought that was the roll and I was about to be so mad. What, a 12? Based on like a quick vibe check, it looks like it didn't really do much.
Does he even respond?
I don't think he does respond because I think he is trying to be like a little stealthy still.
She flips him the bird. And like puts her dagger away and gets ready to attack.
Alright, do you want to move anywhere? Or have any bonus actions you would like to do?
She'll move there.
Okay. And then we'll go back up to Alistair. What are you doing?
So I was going to cast Disguise Self to make
Okay.
myself look like this prisoner of ours.
Alright.
So yeah, I will use Disguise Self to change my appearance to look like him, one of the guys from up top.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to slowly step into the doorway. And I'm going to tell them I've locked the side doors and they can't get back up the ladder. So let's kill them while we can. And then yeah. Hopefully they'll, I'm trying to get them to come out into the room.
Okay. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage. The 5, but I'm going to use Tactical Mind, so when I fail an ability check, I can expend a use of my second wind. And instead of regaining the HP, I can roll 1d10 and add the result to the ability check.
Go for it.
Oh! So 8. It's a 13.
13? Okay, with the 13, I'll say that 2 of them agree to go with you. But then one's gonna kind of stay back and like provide like arrows and cover.
Okay. I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna be like, you guys take the lead. I'm already a little injured from fighting them upstairs. And so I'm gonna like stay here but kind of move to the side so that they can push push past me.
Alright. Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Can I hold an action? Or was my spell was my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, then that's it. That's all I can do.
Alright, bandit number 2. Gonna walk out 15 feet probably get stabbed.
Yep. What do I just roll attack
Yep.
or
Just roll attack like normal.
okay. Okay. Where did my mouse go? I love it when that happens. There it is. Oh.
Hey, that still hits though.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah.
All right. Let's see.
So that'd be 8 because you're technically 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, this one's not looking good.
And I'm also right there, so.
Yeah. Okay. So that bandit's gonna turn around. Let me make sure you don't have any double attacks. You do not. All right. Turn around, take out a little scimitar, and do a little swipe at Frankie for a 12, which I don't think hits.
No, I'm at 15.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think ahead a little bit. Because now the... Okay. So, because he's not going to move. Because he just got stabbed. Now he's in combat with you. That's it for him. Bandit number 3. Gonna move up. See Pandora. Maybe see that his friend got stabbed, but something's going on over there, but I can't see what's going on over there. Shoot a light crossbow at Pandora for a 15.
That does not hit.
Damn. Alright, Pandora, it's your turn. Wait, it doesn't hit?
Arm class is 16.
Oh, for some reason your token says 14. That's weird.
Is it? Oh.
I'll update that for you. You're good.
Alright, for sure. That guy was the one that hit me, right? Or is it the other dude?
The guy that's in the cellar still, that one.
Okay, cool. I'm going to.
But bandit number 2 looks pretty rough, though.
Okay, yeah. That's when I'm gonna shoot my arrow.
Okay. Yeah. Which one are you hitting again?
This one.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. I'm pretty sure you're gonna, like, fucking kill this dude, but go ahead and roll damage.
I'm like,
Yeah, he only had 3 hit points left.
Well, I have a silly way of killing him, actually. So Pandora kind of distracts him real quick and like goes in a hand-standing position, removes her shoes, and in a whatever they're called, whatever the people that like do really weird things with their body or whatever.
contortionist.
Contortionist, thank you.
You can't say it, you can't do it.
Shut up. And she's gonna shoot the bow and arrow with her feet.
Yeah. All right. Go for it. And that's how that nerd dies.
Oh.
You know, I'm gonna really age myself. But you know what that fucking reminded me of? The hit movie Eon Flux with that one lady who had the hands for feet.
Yes. I
Love
mean,
Eon Flux.
come on, handy feet. Literally, because her feet were also hands.
Yeah.
And like one of those cheesy early 2000 action movies. You want to know another one that's like a guilty pleasure of mine?
Go for it.
Ultraviolet with
Yes.
Mila Jovovich. It's
Yes.
so bad, but it's so good.
But anyways, is that all Pandora wants to do?
Oh, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. All right. Bandit number 1 comes down, sees one dead friend, sees a drow, takes a shot for a 14, misses, goes into back. All right, Frankie, it's your turn.
Okay. I mean, at this point, I think I'm just gonna come down off the barrels and go ahead and take a shot at whichever number bandit this dude is.
Number 3.
With the short. Yeah. And go. Ooh.
Hey. Their
hit?
AC is 12, so yeah.
Whew. That was nerve-wracking. It's a 7, or wait. Oh.
11.
Oh,
I'm within 5 feet, so you get that sneak attack.
Why
Gotcha.
this is the third
Okay.
time that this has happened? All right, how do you one-shot this one?
Oh, dear Lord. I don't have anything inventive planned for this because I really didn't think it was gonna happen again.
Right through the eye.
Yeah, we'll go through the old standard of going through the eye.
Yeah.
Just, yep.
All right.
Maybe he grabs at it once before he gives up the ghost. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I had to make 2 rolls. I should have did this last turn, but whatever. Do I still have don't have the ruffian sheet up? God damn it.
How dare.
I closed it. I didn't think he would do anything. Right. God. Really? You only have a +1 to athletics? That's crazy. That's even crazier. All right. What the fuck? Anyways, so while he's still bound, everyone kind of hears this commotion going on in the background as Berkeley has somehow, with a 16 to like a straight 16 on their athletics check, manages to break out of Thalo's grip and makes a run for it. Can I thank you.
No, you can't.
And then just for funsies, I will have Thalo on initiative. Maybe.
I was going to say Thalo would definitely get an attack opportunity as he ran away.
Yeah. He will go next turn. Oh god, what would Thalo use? Are we thinking mace or quarterstaff?
That close? Probably. I would say mace, because quarterstaff to me is ranged for like magic. But
All right.
I'm not sure of the stats on either one of them.
I think they're both technically. I mean, there's really not much of a difference between one can be used two-handed and one has topple, so.
Well, use the one that has topple.
Alright, so that'll be a quarterstaff +3.
Do we all agree?
Sounds good to me.
Ugh. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna let someone else roll. Someone else roll a d20 and add 3.
Okay.
Because I'm rolling like shit for Thalo.
D20. Oh, add
There
3.
we go. Yep.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so it is a. Alright, I don't even know what topple even does. What does topple do? Thank you for not telling me what topple
Okay.
does.
If your companion makes a successful melee attack against a creature, the creature must succeed on his strength saving throw against a DC equal to 8, plus your proficiency bonus, plus the companion's strength modifier, or be knocked prone.
Okay. I'm gonna have you read that out to me in just 1 second though, because that was a lot of that was a lot.
Yep. So strength saving throw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but yeah. I rolled a 9.
8, plus the proficiency bonus
Which I think is 2.
plus
So,
plus the strength modifier.
yeah, no. This nerd is knocked prone. Alright. Now it's Alistair's turn.
Okay. I am I'm going to holler through the door and I'm going to say, Jane, get Berkeley. And then, oh, where's my sheet? And then I am going to roll to attack. A 16.
Which one are you attacking?
What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean, which one? There's only
Well,
one.
you're
This
still
guy
in the
in-
wall.
Yeah,
You
this
didn't
guy in here
move.
with me.
Well, you gotta move over
Well,
there.
Oh, I mean, I'm right here, but yeah, I'm gonna move
Thank
over and
you.
attack.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, 16's gonna hit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna one-shot this one too, but let's see.
No.
Hey! 1 HP in a dream. Anything else you'd like to do?
Give me a second. Nope, because I used my action surge, so that's. I'm surprised I don't have like a stance or anything. Okay, so yeah, I will just stay here and turn.
Right. Jane, it is now your turn.
She's gonna go over to Berkeley.
Okay.
And take out her spear.
Yeah.
One does.
Just-
Alistair didn't say whether or not to kill him, so she's just gonna hold her action and say to him, like, move again and I'm gonna fucking end you.
Holy shit. I mean, you could always do non-lethal damage and just knock him out.
We already did that to him once. I didn't know how many he had left.
Oh, listen, he's fine.
With the spear at his throat, Berkeley whispers on it, like under his breath. I don't know if you could hear me whisper.
Nope. It
No,
didn't.
it did not pick up. I was like,
Sorry.
silence.
He's
was
got
waiting.
this he's got this spear to his throat and he whispers under his breath, "End me, mommy."
Ew.
Oh.
No.
No. Ew. That does not happen.
I mean,
And
he
just-
whispers it to himself, only he can hear it.
No. So you're just gonna hold your action if he moves.
Yeah, if he tries anything.
All right, Pandora, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hold an action again. I'm gonna hold my longbow action.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for the next NPC to be ready to shoot.
Okay. Is Berkeley included in that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, Frankie,
Wow,
it's your
Pandora's
turn.
really not paying attention.
Yeah. I would, because I can see the dude. I assume I have line of sight on him.
Yeah.
The guy on the bed, obviously. Well, then I'm gonna just shoot him from here.
You just
then
have to
my mouse.
hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's-
laugh if this misses by if you roll like an 11.
Oh no, we're good.
Okay, no, this fool is dead.
Yeah. Just for shits and giggles. Okay.
Jesus, 14.
I somehow bounce the arrow off of the wall and it just enters his neck. He didn't know what hit him.
Hey, but you know what? You guys did it.
Yay! I think it's time we go check on our friend over there.
Jane will just shake her head like, you could have lived, dude, and been so fine if you just helped us.
Won't let me. That was weird.
Ignore this. I'm gonna see what happens if that happens. Okay.
Didn't notice anything
Cool.
happening, so.
I had. Oh, I probably should have described what that room looked like that you guys were fighting in, huh?
Might be
did.
useful.
I mean, it's just a little storeroom with some like living quarters and like 2 bunk beds in it.
Oh, you mean the room that only I went into?
Yeah.
It's fine.
So, Berkeley, something you wanna apologize for?
I'm sorry. I just got very scared.
Of what? Were your friends going to attack you?
I mean, they could have.
Mm-hmm.
You should have thought about the fact that we could have.
I
I
wasn't
like
thinking.
that side of Jane.
Right, I do too.
Just say that something similar to that. It's like Jane seems like such a sweet character, but she could be really evil at some points. It's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she's not her when she's angry.
So do you want to tell us what's really going on here?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is happening in this map because there's some weird shit. Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys a question after I say this. There's a lot more of us here than you probably realize.
Okay. But what are you guys up to here? Is this
Just
I don't
typical stealing shit and stuff like that, you know?
Can I tell if
Can I-
he's lying or
Yeah,
being
insight
truthful?
check.
Okay. Thank you.
Can Jane also do an insight check?
Do you guys want to do one together or separate?
Well, I mean, that's 21,
Oh.
so is it needed?
I don't know. Actually, I don't think that's needed. I don't think I can be at 21. But yes, you can also roll one if you want.
For funsies.
For funsies.
For funsies.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 on my deception.
Oof.
So it's not. So what you guys kind of pick up on is the part where I honestly kind of forgot what I said. I really did just forget what the fuck I just said. That's crazy.
There's more of them here than
They're just
we
stealing
probably
shit.
figure,
Yeah.
and they're just stealing shit, you know, the normal bandit type
Okay.
stuff.
There's something about when he says that there's more of them that seems a little off. Not entirely a lie, but there's more to that
Mm-hmm.
as I look at this map.
So, you want to tell us a little bit about your friends?
Well, there's plenty of bread brands. There's
Well, the red brands we know are already stupid.
I don't know. Like, things got a little weird when that wizard guy came.
A wizard guy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna kill me if I ask his name?
No, you've heard
Okay.
this one before. I need to see. I forgot if he uses an alias with this one.
Is it Sildar?
Not that one, but still,
No,
that's the one who told you.
Iarno Albrecht?
Yes.
Okay. He's the wizard, Sildar's contact.
Mm-hmm.
Iarno. Cool. It's in group notes, guys.
But I was trying to see if they, like, goes by a different name for them. But we're going to say that he doesn't.
Sorry, I'm writing my notes.
You're good. I'm trying to figure out how you guys are supposed to get to this room because this wall looks funky as hell.
Well, that's how you spell it.
And it doesn't really explain, like, how you guys are supposed to get into that room. But since you guys, I'm gonna kind of do some fuckery. Ignore me as I move Dayla because I need to see if that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
I know one way to get in there, but I don't think you would know that. That is so weird. Once you guys understand this, you'll understand why I think this is, like, really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we'll take you guys a different way because I truly cannot understand how you guys are supposed to get that normally. Anyways, what he's going to do is, sorry, I kind of forgot the last thing that was said because I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was.
We were talking about the wizard who was also here among the red brands and other just bandit people, and it's Iarno Albrecht.
Okay. So yeah, things got, like, a really weird when that wizard guy came. Brought in some not so great things.
Are these not so great things people, creatures,
They
items?
They were at one point.
Hmm.
Specifically after you
Were?
say people.
Ah. Do the, like, he would he know what the malformed goblins look like?
You can ask.
Have you seen those malformed goblins around?
Have I seen them? No, but I've definitely heard of them.
So do these, shall we say, beings beyond, I don't know what I was going for there, but these things, people that have been changed, do they resemble, like, the malformed goblins in any way?
No.
Describe them to me.
I mean, just like walking corpses.
You guys hear these things before?
I will say, like, the idea of, like, zombies and skeletons are pretty common knowledge in terms of, like, D&D lore. Like, everyone knows that they exist.
Okay. So we're talking, like, zombies then?
No, more skeletons than zombies.
Oh, so they're long decayed. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So the wizard's probably a necromancer. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. We could continue in. We could maybe inquire with Sildar about if he knows about his friend's doings.
As much as I would love to bring Sildar into this, if we leave and the rest of them discover the bodies, they're gonna refortify stronger.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I loot the room I'm in?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Yes, of course you can loot the room that you're in.
I mean, you should know I always loot. That's like my specialty.
Okay, so are you just looting that room, or are you also looting the main room as well?
We're gonna do both, but I was just starting with this room since I'm in it.
Okay. Are you? I'm assuming you're looting dead bodies too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the room itself, you find 3 dirty scarlet cloaks that you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. That's the Red Brand's uniform.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much all you find in that room of any interest. But
In the living quarters room.
yeah, but once you start
Okay.
searching the bodies, you'll get a total of. I'm gonna bump up the price a little because we're dealing with bastions later. We'll say 50 silver, 20 gold. God, I wish they told me this all together instead of like splitting it out between bodies.
Oh, they're turning you into a math gay?
They are turning me into a math gay, and I don't like that. But you know what? I could say an additional 12 silver on another body and 5 gold on that one, and 20 copper.
Okay.
Then once you have that done, you find 2 garnets worth 10 gold.
Garnets to worth 10 gold. Okay. Cool. I added all that to the party loot because that's just
whoop.
an easy way of keeping track of everything. Okay, and then I'm gonna make my way out here.
Cool. So I want you to roll an investigation check for me as you're like investigating the room itself.
Just me.
Whoever's searching can also do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. Do I have to use my inspiration before I make the roll,
No, you
or
can
can
use
I
it
make the
after.
roll? Okay, so because my investigation is a -1.
Or if someone else wants to, you can give them advantage by helping them.
Does anybody else want to search the room?
I'll be okay.
I'm not
I
with
mean-
investigation.
Yeah, if you got good investigation, please roll so we can
Yeah.
search and get good loot.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's good, but I'll still try.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't hurt.
I mean, mine's pretty
Wow.
Oh.
You guys can roll at advantage because Alistair's technically
neat.
helping.
Never mind. Mine is good then.
Okay. Well, if we're rolling, I'll just roll another one.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
There we go. And then did Shane also want to roll one? For an investigation.
Oh.
All right. With a 21 and a 17, you guys see something. You guys see like a little bag kind of like hidden in the cistern.
So like under the water.
Yep.
Oh, I'll reach. I'll go grab it, I guess.
Okay.
So
You see that it is a waterproof satchel hidden inside the water.
ooh.
And it looks like there's some things in it.
Yeah, I'll open it and take a peek.
All right, so you get 1 potion of healing, a potion of invisibility,
Ooh,
75 gold, and a clean set of ordinary traveling clothing.
that's bizarre.
How much gold did you say?
75.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
75.
all goes to party loot at this point. I'm not gonna hoard anything right now.
I'm literally, yeah, I was gonna say I'm just throwing it all on there, and then we can
Yeah.
use as we need it, essentially.
And with your guys' investigation, you do see 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
The wall, I don't know if it'll show, so I'm gonna open up this door. I don't know if that did anything in terms of lighting over here.
No. Even if
Okay.
I move there, it does nothing.
I don't know why there's a random ass door there, but oh, that makes so much sense now. Okay.
If I like move into it, but I can't really move into it, I can
No.
just move on
No,
top
this
of it.
makes so much sense. No, this map is so fucking weird. All right. So, as you go through there, you guys see like that there's like a little dirt tunnel underneath the floor.
Like a crawl space.
Yeah, but it looks like it
That's
kind of
what-
goes straight. Yeah. And then you also
That's what this door is.
Yes. Then over on the south side, you see another little hidden door.
Well, I'm gonna go check out the hidden door. I'm assuming I've noticed it.
Yeah, what's your guys' investigation? You
Yeah.
guys notice everything and you can...
Okay. And I mean, it seems silly, but I still want to check for traps because Frankie's paranoid about certain things.
Okay.
Oh, you're good.
Do you want to use your 17 or do you want to try again?
I'll just use the 17. We'll call it good.
Yeah, the door's perfectly fine.
All right. Then I'll slowly open it.
All right. Open.
I'm like, I didn't know which square the door was on. Oh, so I see a hallway.
You see a hallway. And it looks like there's like a little path that goes up north.
Yeah. Hey, Alistair.
Yeah.
That room you were in, did there happen to be a hallway or a door?
No, it's just a closed off room. It's like a closet.
All right, because this hallway turns towards that room.
Let's go behind it.
So I'm gonna go take a peek. If you hear me screaming, don't worry about it. I'm sure I'm fine.
Okay, so we've got 2 options on ways to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop here for the moment. Just
Yeah.
give other people time to do things.
Real quick, guys, I'm just gonna like holler to the group here and be like, I think we should take care of these bodies. And with that, I suggest that we take all of the bodies and we stuff them into the crates and the barrels in this room.
Nasty. Go for it.
So that they're hidden. And it looks like they just left. And then I'm gonna close the door. Okay. And then should we split up or what should we do?
Come on, splitting the party in the dungeon.
I'm always for splitting the party and I don't know why, but
Isn't that how people die in horror movies?
trust me, if I was with other people in horror movies, they would be dying.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about that.
Brett, take it.
All right. Well, I mean, let's just go follow Frankie. It's not like we can't come back, right?
Question.
Mhm.
What do we do about Berkeley?
He's coming with us.
Oh, okay. Is
I'm gonna tie the
time
rope.
back up?
Yeah, I'm gonna tie him back up, even tighter. The first time it was tight, but it wasn't like cutting off circulation or anything. But now I tie it a little bit tighter to where the rope is like digging into his wrist. And then I'll take hold of him. And me and Berkeley will then follow in behind Frankie.
Okay.
And then I'll let Jane come up. I guess Jane come up behind Berkeley, and then Pandora take up the rear since you have the bow and you know.
Yeah, I'm done for that.
Seems like a good rank and file order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jane.
Are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you guys just walking in?
I would probably be being stealthy. We are on enemy
Territory.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Like enemy land didn't sound right.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so we're all quiet, and I'm assuming Jane's still got like her dagger, and she's like gently poking it into Berkeley's back. Ugh, love it.
All right.
Also,
So
I don't think we can move Berkeley's
No, you
character
guys can't.
token,
Sorry,
so we can just hold space for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Jesus.
all
Oh.
right.
We're gonna hold space for defying gravity here.
And then I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna ask Frankie, be like, Frankie, can you see anything out there?
Right now I am seeing what looks like it might be a dried up creek with a wooden bridge over it. Looks like there might be something to the right, something ahead across the bridge, but beyond that, not much. There's a little bit more of the hallway though before I find out. Yeah.
Do you think you can like step up and kind of peek your head out around the corner, see if you can see anything,
Mm-hmm.
so we can see if we should continue or try the other passageway we found?
All right, so from where I'm standing,
Are
there
you?
is.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Are you roll a stealth check for me?
Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, I thought you were only gonna come to like right where I'm at and
Yeah.
like peek around the corner.
All right. You're
I
good.
mean, I'm like, that's a natural 20, so I think.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. We're, the dried up creek bed goes north to south.
Oh.
There's, I mean, yeah, or
Uh,
whatever. It could be a cavern.
It is a
I
cavern.
can't see how deep it is.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read ahead because there's a thing in this room that I have not dealt with before. So I was like, let me
Got it.
see what this is all about.
I'm
Um,
gonna
There's a pathway that goes up north on our side of the cavern, and then some sort of passage that goes west across the ravine.
I'm gonna step up to just right here at like the edge of the hallway, and I'm gonna kind of see what you're seeing and be like, should we backtrack into that main room and then take a peek down the other passageway before deciding where to go?
Because there's so many options this way, I think that's the better option.
Okay.
You know, because if that just ends up being like a supply closet or something.
Yeah. Works for me. So then I'm gonna backtrack the hallway.
I think I'm gonna kind of just retreat to the mouth of the hallway.
Okay.
Until, for right now.
Unless
you think you need help.
No. I think you're fine staying here. Hey Jane, will you take a hold of Berkeley for me again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass Berkeley off to Jane, and then I'm gonna squeeze past them, and I'm gonna tell Pandora to come with me.
Mhm.
And Pandora and I are gonna go into the main room. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, Pandora, I'm gonna go." Oh, I can't open this door now. I'm gonna go through this door. If you stay here at the entrance of it, I can let you know if we're gonna go this way, and you can let the rest of the party know or whatnot.
Mhm.
And so then I'm gonna try to go this way, but I can't open this door. So yeah.
All right. So, why does it keep closing? This is a weird door because this is like the underground tunnel that I was so confused about for like half the fucking session.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to go through it, you're gonna end up in this room.
Okay.
But
And is it dark?
everything is well lit unless otherwise specified. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay.
But before we get to you, Frankie.
Yeah.
Only because 8-Bit bought something dramatic happens. You see some crazy shit going down in this cavern. By the way, I did not describe this room.
Oh no. Yeah, I was just going off what was there in the map.
So this room is pretty much like a large natural cavern carrying the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse with sloped walls divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot high ceiling, and then 2 arched wooden bridges also span the chasm as well. But you see a faint green glow, and coming from like the bottom of the cavern, as you see a fun little guy. A fun little guy with a very elongated head, decaying face, and just kind of like has a green glow to it. And I want you to envision that scene in The Ring when Samara clamps out the TV for the first time,
Oh.
as this goblin just climbs up.
Oh, beautiful.
He'll technically be like right there. But then the green energy fades and the body is no longer animated.
Does it tumble back down?
No, it's just
Or
there.
is it fully? Oh, it's. Huh. That's new. I'm gonna wait till I hear from Alistair to see if to go investigate. I'm gonna wait just in case. That's wild. That was a good way of explaining it. I like that.
Right. And as the body is no longer animated, a neon green shard just kind of like topples out from the forehead, like kind of like phases out, like no clips out, not in like a weird like grotesque kind of way.
Huh. Do I recognize what that may be?
It
or
looks
anything
familiar.
like that?
Reminds you of your childhood a little bit.
Oh, okay. So this is alien technology.
Mhm.
Got it. Oh, that's fun. But I don't know exactly what it is.
No.
Okay.
All right. Going back to Alistair. Let me see, because you got something. Oh, God, I have to scroll back and forth now.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, in this room, you see some dust-covered flagstones in this somber hallway. I don't know how this hallway is somber, but it's somber, I guess.
Lots of curtains everywhere.
I guess. The walls are decorated with. Oh, okay. I guess they're sorry. The word faux columns really threw me through a loop there for a second. I was like, wait, how can a column be like a faux column? But faux columns every 10 feet, and the double door at the west end of the hall is sheath and copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel adorns the door.
I'm gonna step up to the door.
Cool. Before you do that, you're gonna move back about here. I need
Okay.
you to. So you're just walking through, huh?
You said this was well lit, right?
Yeah. So you're all right.
I mean, I'd probably walk up to like here.
Yeah, let me see.
And then I would probably like look around. I don't know, paintings, whatnot.
All right. What's your passive perception?
13.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to. Wait, I'm trying to see it because you didn't. All right, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
My God, I'm not a dex person.
A 10. Jeez. Because as you
Lay it on me.
as you walk through this hallway, you step on a pile of dirt and it feels a little loose, and then you feel your feet give out. Oh god, sorry, I accidentally clicked like the 2d6 damage I was supposed to roll for you, but then it took me to a different page and I got scared.
My feet give out, so like I fall, or
Yeah,
mine
you're
get like
gonna
sucked
fall.
in.
You are going to fall straight down 20 feet and take 7 bludgeoning damage. And you fall prone.
Okay. Am I in like another room?
Nope, you're just 20 feet down.
So I'm just in this hallway in a hole.
Yep.
And it's a hole. It's not like a tunnel or anything. There's
No, but
no
it's
way
just,
out of it.
you can climb up.
Can I?
Yeah.
No, I'm really asking, like, not asking you, but being like, can I climb out? Like, can I make it?
I mean, it might take some time. But if you want to roll an athletics check to see how fast you can climb out, we can do that.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration, so roll with advantage.
All right, go for it. With a 25. Let's see. You can. Yeah, I would say you can climb out in like, in combat terms, like turn. So like 6 seconds, which is kind of terrifying.
So I'm just this little wooden creature, and I like run up the wall, jump to the other
Yeah.
side, and I'm just like Lara Crofting back and
Yes.
forth until I get out.
Yes.
Okay.
Which side do you want to end up on though?
I'm gonna end up on the side that I came from, so right here where I know it's safe.
So I'm going to. Just so you know where that's at from now on.
Oh, okay. So that was there, so I'd be safe right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is 10 feet.
Yep.
Can I
And
can I look? Yep, go ahead.
so as you kind of look at this trap, you notice that you can kind of. It would be a little difficult to do, but you can definitely squeeze around the edge, and you can tell that most of your party should be able to do the same.
Should be. Okay. Can I investigate just from here? Like, can I see on the other side here, does the dirt look the same as like, or the ground look the same as what I'm standing on, or
Yeah.
what was here?
So the other side looks normal. It's just like that 10-foot square that looks a little.
Okay, so I'm just
now.
making sure there's not like another trap
Yeah.
here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go tell Pandora that we should have the party come this way.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Was that supposed to be like part like by the stairs or kind of by the door where he like left?
Technically by the door because it's like a little tunnel that goes underneath.
Gotcha, thank you.
But I know this map's like confusing, so just wherever, wherever in
That
that
main
straight
room.
line.
Basically, I'm crawling through the tunnel to the entrance there, and I'm saying, "Hey, Pandora, tell everybody else to come this way," and then you would walk off and go tell them to come this way.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna. I just like delete this door. And I'm assuming just kind of for time's sake that Pandora does that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like go right here and then go to Thalo and tell him Thalo.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have my token stuck. Go ahead.
Before I leave, I'm gonna go grab that green shard
Go for
that
it.
came out of that undead's thing. Doo, doo, doo.
Go for
Alright.
it.
And then I'm coming back.
As you pick it up, you hear some whispers going on.
Oh. Do I understand what they're saying? Or is it just kind of in a weird language I wouldn't understand?
I need to know what languages you speak.
I speak Draconic. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Orc, and Thieves' Cant.
I thought you knew something else too.
That's all I've got down.
Oh wait, no, Deep Speech is the. Never mind. I got Abyssal and Deep Speech mixed up for a second.
Oh, okay. We were debating between the two.
No, Abyssal's for like, I think demons, and Deep Speech is what you're supposed to have. In Deep Speech, you hear like faint whispers. It sounds like multiple voices being like meshed together. And it just says, "Oh, we can grant you power, just so much power. All you just put me in your brain, and we can just have all the power in the world."
No, I'm good.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
If I stick it in a pocket, can it still speak to me? Out of curiosity.
So, I will say no one else really hears this besides you.
Mm-hmm.
So, based on your background and like what you experience, you can kind of tell that this is talking to you telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, so putting it in my pocket wouldn't do shit. I think I'm gonna keep it for now because I can always ditch it if I need to.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously at this point in time not entertaining the idea at all.
All right. So are you guys heading back to the other room? Or to the room Alistair's in? Sorry.
That was the plan?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know how to get wherever I need to go.
So I'll drag you in there because it's fucking weird. This is why I was so confused. So if you guys all go in there, I'm gonna drag everyone in. Oh, your chain was right under the room location. Okay. So you guys are there. And we'll put the other two
Are we
back.
just gonna say Thalo and the other guy are with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I forget them, they're just in the back.
No worries.
Forget about them till we need them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just know Jane has like a spear to the one guy.
Oh, Thala's gonna do something. I'm pretty sure Crypt will not mind if I do this, but that's fine. Because you are missing basically half your health, Thalo kind of walk up, cast a Cure Wounds for 16 points of healing.
Well, that puts me back up to full health.
Jesus.
16 plus 10 is 26, and my max is 24, so.
No, I just
Right.
love healing spells in 2024 edition. That's all.
Right, that is my health. Yeah, 20. Okay. Can I jump across this gap?
So if you want to make a running jump, you sure can. For those who are not good with athletics, you can make an acrobatics check with a DC of 10 to go around the sides.
Do you
Maybe
still
I'll-
want me to make a athletics check to run and jump
Yeah.
across?
If you want to run and jump across, you can. Basically, don't roll lower than a 10.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, you're going to take a tumble.
Scared.
Oh no!
Come on. What? Sriracha, what did I just say?
But I thought they could walk around the ledge and
Yeah,
like hug the wall.
That requires the acrobatics check, though.
Oh my god, it was still a 10.
Mm-hmm. So, Pandora, you're going to trip and fall.
Okay.
Into the hole.
You're only going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, though, as you fall. And I'm gonna...
Oh, heck yeah.
Surprisingly, Thalo's better at acrobatics than athletics. Alright, I can't roll this. Can I roll this? Oh, I can't.
I was so nervous for Jane.
Okay. Well, luckily for Pandora, you're not the only one in there by yourself. As Thalo also takes a tumble. Also taking 7 points of damage. Let's see. Are we leaving? Well, Berkeley's gonna come with, so Berkeley will
My
need
bad.
to
If Berkeley falls, he falls.
acrobatics check. Also, is gonna take a tumble. Have you guys healed him up at all?
No.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Oh no. It's
What?
funny that it's happened like 5 times tonight. What is
That's
it
all
with-
he had.
That's all he had.
So, question.
Uh-huh.
We're still holding the rope.
Yeah.
So, can we like catch his fall and have that?
Who was holding his rope though?
Jane was. I asked Jane to keep a hold of him in the other tunnel when I came this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll say will happen is I think he still takes a tumble, but he's not outright dead. So he's
I was thinking
unconscious.
because he's tied from the arms, he probably fell, and instead of like falling all the way down, he like smacked the wall on
Yeah.
the inside, and he's hanging there.
Yeah,
And we'll pull him back up.
but he's still unconscious.
Okay. Well,
Not having to make death saves or anything because of the helping out action, but let's see.
and
See how long he's knocked out for. Oh, he's knocked out for 2 hours.
Oh.
well, we're pulling him up, and then we're tying him up, hog tying him, and we'll leave him right here.
All right.
Why was it suggest Thalo carry him?
Yeah, that too.
That too. So before we go into this next room, what's everyone's marching order?
I mean, I think I would definitely be in front.
And I would be right behind you or next to you. It is a double wide door, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say be next to me, and then I would say Thalo in the middle with our boy, like on his back or whatnot, and then Jane and Pandora. So we're like making an X with Thalo and our boy in the middle.
I don't think there'd be enough room for that.
Well, I mean, there's not, but everyone's got to come out, right?
Yeah, so I guess would Pandora be there?
Yeah, where we leaving Thalo and this
Yeah.
dude.
Oh. There's just not enough space in this 4 square room.
All right.
But would Phalo and Berkeley be in place of Pandora and Jane, and we'd be in the back, or?
That's what I was thinking. Just so that Thalo and this dude are like protected from anything that comes up behind us, but this works too, because we know this hallway's clear for right now, so it don't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, I do have to say it's been 3 hours. It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I have to be up in 5 hours for work.
Yep, I was gonna end it here anyways. So
So perfect.
because the next room is fucking crazy.
Well, I assumed either one, like they both were gonna be. So just get to it and then we stop.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Have a good night, Matt.
Have a good night.
Aw,
Night.
thanks. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Do we have anyone to raid though?
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Let's see. I'm scrolling through my bazillion people.
You're good.
Is Dice and Destiny still around, or?
Yeah, but I think we raided them last time.
We did.
Yeah, I don't have anyone on doing RPG stuff aside from them.
Same.
I don't follow anyone that's Dice related, so.
You know what? We'll go follow one of the channels that I watch all the time. Called Dork Tales, who I watched play this campaign, so that's how I knew how to add certain things.
Nice.
And how to make this campaign just a tiny bit better.
Hell yeah.
So we'll go send a raid out to them. Start that raid. They have a little bit, they have like 35 people watching, so.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Discord. Socials. Dice.
Oh.
Envy. All
Mother
the good
Wrench
shit.
shit.
Yeah, all
Oh.
everything. But I think I'm live tomorrow. Allegedly.
You think? Oh, interesting.
I think. I don't know if Vampire's happening tomorrow, but anyways. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.